So
yeah.
Just had a very long meeting with
The doctor,
Mr.
Yeah.
But he's the surgeon.
He's the surgeon. He's the one that's going to dig around.
Yeah, get rid of that nasty piece of
Monty the Mouse.
cancer in your breast. So, recap.
So he's pretty much confirmed what the other one said anyway. Well, I know he confirmed cancer, but he's confirmed what's going to happen. He said he's going to cut the lump out, and he didn't even mention going west with the nipple. We'll be pleased to hear.
Go west. So many of you guys have actually been going, oh, it reminds me of the Pet Shop Boys. Go west, and that's all I keep going. Go west.
Anyway, it's not going west. It's going due that way, frontwards, yeah. But he's confirmed that that's what he will do. He said he's going to meet with the MDT team. And
the MDT team is?
The multidisciplinary team, which has got the oncologists and all the other people at Addenbrooke's anyway, on Thursday. And I'm going to go and see...
we're going to go see him again on Thursday afternoon.
Yep, absolutely. And then he'll be able to then talk, in complete absolutes. He still said he still wants to obviously get the confirmation of his MDT team, but he believes that it will be surgery, and he's going to cut the lump out with a millimetre around it to make and all the lymph nodes.
Take all the lymph nodes
underneath
out.
the arms, because I talked to him about this blue dye and stuff, and he actually said to me, because I've heard that there's a paper on it, and I've heard about research about it into it, and he actually said to me, okay, we're jumping the gun a little bit there. He said, yes, we are working on that at the moment. He said, but it's 15 years away yet. So I said, okay, fair enough. So whatever I'd heard is still in research form. And he said we haven't even done the formats for it and everything yet.
So they're going to take Monty the lump away.
Yep, and his friends.
And his little friends, the lymph nodes.
Yep.
And then they'll look at it and play with it and do all the tests and everything else.
Yep.
You're definitely going to have radiotherapy.
Definitely have radiotherapy. He said I'm on the cut. He said my lump is a moderate lump. He said so it's not a small one. He said it's a moderate one, and it's a grade 3. He agrees with that, which is progesterone and estrogen and progesterone fed apparently.
Greedy little bugger.
It is, isn't it? And he said that where was I going with that? Yes, it's on the cusp really with
chemo.
Yeah, but it's a grade 3, and he has told me that he believes my staging is stage 2. Based on the lymph nodes that he had a really good when I was under the thing, when I was in the other room with him, he was really pushing and digging away underneath there with his radio ultrasound probe thing.
Oh, okay.
And I was all over the place, over here, over there, and everywhere else.
You were in there a long time, actually.
Yeah, and he was really, really looking hard into there. But he also looked at my my mammogram slides, and he said they're really informative. He said, so I believe by cutting this surgery, this lump out of you, we will clear the cancer. So
again, it's all dependent, isn't it, on the lymph nodes. He said if more lymph nodes are infected, and he did say it's quite likely that more lymph nodes might be infected.
Yes.
He said it's usually that's the case.
Yes.
And you're borderline whether or not we go chemo.
Yes, and he also said that because I said what's next, and he said it's almost like woo, calm down. But I said he said let's do the surgery first. Let's sort that out first.
You were about to check yourself in for breakfast, weren't you?
Oh yeah. But anyway, so the next stage would be as well, because if I'm stage 2 cancer, then that means he's probably thinking that I've got a couple more lymph nodes. And I said, so how do you find out, when do you have the CT scan or the MRI or whatever else? He said you won't be having an MRI scan. He said you don't need an MRI scan
unless somebody in the MDT team
requests it,
feel that you should have
for some
an
reason
MRI.
And I don't know why.
But again, that all depends, isn't it? He was saying on the lymph nodes, if there's a lot of problems in the lymph nodes, then they might request that.
No, that's the CT scan. He said when the
did he mention a CT
he
scan?
did. He said when they I was getting onto that when they cut all that out and do the stuff, you know, in the lab and everything.
When did he mention the CT scan?
Just before we came out.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he said that if we need to look further, if they find it's all more of a stage 3, at stage 3, that's when they'll start looking further into the body to see whether or not there's any chance it's gone further than that. And that's what the CT scan is for, is to have a look and see if it's metastasized or whatever they call it elsewhere. But that again, that's later. He reckons I'm very positive. The way he was saying to me, all he's got to do really is cut all this out and I'll be fine. But he did warn me again.
With radiotherapy. Definitely radiotherapy.
Yeah. But he did also warn me that this arm is going to be subject to
could have lymphedema
in it. So I've got to be really, really careful. It's going to be like your leg now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got an arm, you've got a leg.
Well, between us, we've got
I don't know. Anyway, so yeah.
Whatever.
You're thinking of Jack Sprat could eat no fat.
Well, I don't know what I'm thinking of, actually.
Anyway.
And interestingly enough, because I said, is this going to be day surgery, night surgery, in for a week? And he said, no, bring her in at lunchtime and pick her up at tea time.
Yeah, more or less. And he said he's going to do the surgery after, obviously subject to speaking to the MDT team, but he said that...
23rd of June.
Potentially the 23rd of June, yeah.
So that's where we are at the moment. We've got another meeting on Thursday.
This Thursday.
Yeah. And then we should have...
The clear
idea of exactly when surgery is and what the team, not just him, not just the surgeon, but what the team want to do. So it is positive.
It is.
I mean, it would be a lot more positive if this shit wasn't going on. I would really feel a lot better than I am at the moment, and I just think you are super strong. And
I'm fine. Cut it out, we'll be fine. Oh, bless you.
But also, how many messages of support
do you
have
know
you
what?
had?
I love everybody. I've tried to answer as many people as I possibly can, and you know I'm getting behind with the amount of people that are leaving me messages and
it's going to keep you busy when you're convalescing.
Yes, so please keep them coming because your support is just everything to me at the moment, and him.
And the messages like, you know, my mother had it, or my sister's had it, or my brother's had it, or my, you know, and they've got it and they've got over it and they've been clear a year, clear 5 years, clear 10 years.
That's helped me immensely. I think that's another reason why I feel like this.
Yeah, it's or just turning around saying, love you too, you know, you'll get through it. Just it's amazing, isn't it? The comments, the messages we've had from all of you is just, well, it's overwhelming, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's taken us.
Yeah, it's totally taken by surprise. But
surprise.
Yeah.
And yeah, please, you know.
And the other thing that I love about your messages as well is you're saying thank you very much for sharing. You don't know how much that means to me to hear that you are glad I'm sharing this. And I hope it's you know, if anybody else is watching this that has got felt a lump or is frightened or you know of somebody that said along the line that, oh my God, they're frightened to go and see somebody, just go. They will you know, talk to me.
Yeah.
It's a brilliant system.
Finding the lump is the worst thing.
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Once you found that lump, that's the worst thing, because you'll know.
Yeah, somebody else said to me, in fact, a lady did my hair. Hello, Lucy. She said to me the other week, weekend when I had my hair done, and she said, what worries me is that I'll miss the lump. I can assure you won't miss the lump. That's the other thing. So, you know, if you're having a good old feel around, and ladies and even gents, you know, if you're having a good old feel around and you think, I don't know, I can't feel anything, chances are there's probably nothing there. So, you know, get on and have for the rest of your day. When you feel something, you will feel it. I promise you, because I've checked my boobs all the time. You know, I'm constantly feeling around with them, and then that one day in that shower.
But isn't it weird though that one day it was there
and one day it wasn't? I know.
It wasn't.
I can't understand.
So Do they move? Yeah,
Dunno.
it's just
Mind
weird.
you, I
and
lost
that's
the
why,
weight.
and that's why I think it's important that you check them regularly. You know, it is so important you check them regularly because, yeah.
Because I lost the weight. Perhaps if I hadn't lost the weight, it would have grown and grown inside me, and I wouldn't, you know.
Yeah, would have been too late.
Yeah, but hey, keep checking, ladies and gents.
Yeah.
Please
do. But thank you so much for your support, everyone. You know, we are genuinely overwhelmed. I think is easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So that's it. We'll check in with you when we've been to see the surgeon and the team on Thursday.
Yep.
But yeah, if you've got any questions, send us some messages. But keep the support up. We love it. Thank you very much. And I hope it helps other people in our position, because I never ever thought we'd be here.
No, neither did I.
This sort of thing happens to other people. It doesn't happen to people like us. But
Well, why not?
yeah, but I know. But
Why me? Why not?
I know. But there you go. So thanks everybody. Appreciate your support.
Yeah.
And keep watching because
It helps you. It helps you, doesn't it, when people talk to you? It's lovely.
well, it helps you as well.
Yeah, it
doesn't
does. It
All
does.
right. Everybody,
Anyway.
thank you very much. Love you all, and speak to you again at the end of the week.
See you later. Bye.